Red chest plate, split circuitry, cloudy optics.
What a waste of waste metal.
Good chin, though. That's the kind of chin that silences a room.
Look at his armature. He's a K-class. We should salute him.
Hey, Peanuts! No touchy-touchy! I haven't ciphered them yet!
He just went,
You're sure you're not just imagining it?
You think that's the best my imagination can come up with?
Get off me!
He's come back to life! It's a miracle! A miracle!
That's no miracle. That's some kind of freaky reanimated corpse.
He's a zombie! An Affronta Primus! Kill him! Kill him!
Smile for the bullet, weird miracle zombie.
Ah, no, just wait. Just wait a second. The thing about me is, my big thing is, well, I'm not really keen on dying now. Survival? Oh, wow. Huge fan. Put me down for some of that. Besides, we don't even know each other. You might like me. You might find me, disarming, yes. I disarm you.
You watch me?
Careful. He's using words to confuse and frighten us.
Easy, guys. He's not a miracle or a zombie. He's just alive. Apologies, we thought you were a corpse.
So you found me on my back and assumed I was dead?
No, we assumed you were dead because everybody else is.
Nice to meet you, loser. They call me Misfire. Long story. Actually, you know what? It isn't. It's a very short story involving a machine gun, a misunderstanding, and a dozen dead Decepticons. I'm Fulcrum. Wait a second. Is that my fuel pump? What, this? Yeah. Can I keep it? Well, I kind of need it, for pumping my fuel.
You know what, Pinhead? You're right. And just for you, I'm gonna introduce the hell out of everyone. You see that guy behind me with the scowl and the head wound? Don't be fooled. Crankcase is actually the most cheerful person you'll ever meet. The thing is, if he smiles, his precarious cranial architecture will collapse and he'll die. He's the only Decepticon who can be killed with a single punchline.
Really?
No, not really. You're just miserable, aren't you, Crankcase? Bah.
Did he just say...
I know. You've seen it written down, but never heard it said out loud, right? Spinister tried to shoot you. But then again, he tries to shoot everyone. To him, the world is a collection of vaguely hostile shapes. If he seems distracted by his own fingers, it's because, and I present this as an empirical truth, he is truly the stupidest person in the entire universe. The twitchy neo-primalist with the big feet is Flywheels. He suffers from a rare and possibly made-up type of psychomatic hyperreflexia. He can't tell a lie without changing shape.
What? Not true.
And the guy with the clenched fists and the air of quiet desperation is Croc. He's a military strategist, so these days he got a lot of time on his hands. But hey, unless you're Megatron in a new body, in which case, no disrespect, but I hope you kept the receipt, Croc is the highest ranking Decepticon in the vicinity, and that makes him our interim make-do stand-in leader for the time being.
Well, that was relentless.
Again, apologies. Misfire is usually slightly less wired. We're expropriation specialists, you see, and it's Misfire's job to extract energon from our fallen comrades. Trouble is, he can't resist sampling the goods. Not far from here is a semi-exsanguinated body of a monstercon who, we now realize, overdosed on circus speeders.
Expropriation specialists. You're scavengers, really, aren't you, Crook?
Whatever. The bottom line is, we need fuel and spare parts or we'll never catch up with the others.
Others?
I got separated from my squad a few planets ago. I found the ship and started chasing their flight signature. And I picked up this motley crew on my travels.
Space is a big place, Crook. I'm surprised you can find enough junk to keep going.
If you knew your history, you know that this sector of space is one big Decepticon graveyard. There was a time when both sides were throwing everything they had at each other. 1,000 battles were being fought on multiple fronts in a relentless bid for full spectrum dominance. The big two sealed themselves into hyper-cognitive shells, omniglobes, the better to absorb their relentless field reports and frontline updates. They want to know everything, all at once, all the time. The hero and the villain. Millions of miles apart, neural processors stretched to capacity, both obsessed with the totality of information. Everything all at once, all the time. from an individual trooper's energon levels to the wind direction on an Elpasian battlefield. People's lives are reduced to decimals and integers and intersecting lines, and when that happens, you end up with 1,000 worlds like this one, trampled underfoot and then forgotten about as the war surges forward. The only difference between us and the Autobots is that the Autobots went back to collect their dead. Still, don't suppose it matters now.
Really? How come?
Well, because the war's over.
No, wait, what? Our war? Our war's over? As in properly over? But that's...
I know.
When? How?
We received the message, all of us at the same time. The fighting stopped. Come home.
But there's always been a war. That's like saying there's no more blue, or the weather stopped. Did we win?
We think.
We don't know, but we're guessing.
We're guessing probably the Autobots won.
You know, just because.
If that's true, then I guess... Actually, I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, don't get stressed about it. We could be wrong. We might have totally won. Even as we speak, Megatron could be standing on top of Nova Peak like he did on Declaration Day, telling everyone how, after all these years, we can finally... What was the plan after the war ended?
The legendary Phase 7 repopulation.
So we spent all that time killing each other, just so we can rebuild our race.
How long have you been in Decepticon, Crankcase? It's a bit late to start questioning the grand plan. Yeah, Spinister? What are you doing?
This fire's giving me weird looks, Croc. I think I'm going to shoot it.
Well, a straggler. I think it's trying to speak. That's probably Autobot for please don't kill me.
But the war's over.
Really? I hadn't heard.
Hey guys, it's Kaio. I just want to say thank you so much for waiting this long for the next video. I know I've been gone for a while and I didn't really say anything before I left. Truth be told, I just sort of got lazy when it came to videos, and every time I tried to make a new one, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But I'm happy to say that that's no longer the case, and that I am working on a bunch of new videos to be posted very soon. I have some more comic dubs in the works. Hopefully I can get those out next, maybe before the end of the month, maybe a little bit after. And then I also have the next episode of Shovel Knight dubbed, which should finally be debuting, hopefully next week. And then of course I got the usual stuff, chatterboxes, voice bites, things like that. Should hopefully be making a return as well. Like I said, I want to thank all of you for your patience, and I want to thank a very specific person in particular for waiting for this video in particular. This has been a long time in the making. And to you, my friend, you know who you are. Thank you for being so patient with this. I hope it was worth the wait. And with that, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next one.